Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. This episode, we're going to do our first rescue. Another space company here on Kerbal is, or on Kerbin, is launching Kerbals into space, and they're not doing a very good job. So we're going to have to help them out. And so, we are going to launch a rescue mission to save Sidewise, and then he will join our old thing here. He will join our space program. So we're going to do the DVS Rescue MK1. We need something that can hold at least 2 Kerbals. So we're going to do this MK2 command pod here. And we're going to see if we can... I think this actually is going to require the next size up. No, that's fine. Okay. Alright, yes, that's fine. Let's see. Let's put on a nice thermal shield here. Oh. That's not cool. That's not cool. It's not big enough. That's what she said. So that's not gonna work. So we're gonna have to go we're gonna have to go back to our other one here. And we're going to have to add either a crew cabin from down here that we used for our tourist mission, like so. We could do that, or we could put a landing can on here, like so. That wouldn't be bad. Then we could have 2. Yeah, let's do that. That way, or maybe we could use one of these guys here. What do they look like? Are they bigger? What's the heat shield? This comes with a heat shield, doesn't it? I can't remember on the P here. Yeah, it's got an ablator. Okay, it's got a decoupler. It's got everything. It's got everything you need. All right, so this is what we're going to use. I think these are ugly, but we're going to use it anyway. We're gonna use it anyway. Alright, so we're gonna put one of those on there like that. It does not have parachutes, so we're gonna have to put those on there before I forget. Let's put a nice parachute on top. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing all geared up to be our hero quest. Alright, let's put on a couple of those and a nice little engine here. What does that give us? 2671. That should be plenty to maneuver around and get our rendezvous. So let's go ahead and put on a nice antenna here on this. Put it right on the underbelly of this thing. So, yeah, and then we're going to need some electrical, like so. Can we put a battery? How big is the battery? No, that's not gonna look good. So let's put on a couple of these. Probably don't even need batteries, at least not this many, but we're gonna go for it anyway. All right, just like that. All right, wonderful. Okay, so we've got this. We're probably gonna. Does this P have a reaction wheel in it? No. So let's put a nice reaction wheel on here. Let's go ahead and put this bigger one on there. There we go. Nice. All right. And then we are going to put a decoupler on there. Let's go ahead and go with the bigger one. Just like that. And then, very good. And now we're going to get this thing up into the air with the greatest of ease, and that's why we call it a giant trapeze. Now, I forgot I don't have the bigger engine. I don't have the bigger rocket parts yet. This is really messing up with my design plans here. I may just have to go back. No, we're gonna go for it. It is heavy. It is heavy, but we're going to go for it. We're going to see if we can make this happen. Alright, so let's put on a couple of these guys. And a nice, nice swivel on here. Actually, no, I'm going to go with what's the better vacuum here? 240, 215. We're going to go with a nice Reliant to get us up in the air. And then, because we do have the reaction wheel on there, so I think that'll be fine. Alright, and then we're going to go another decoupler. And then we're going to go grab this. So. And we're going to grab 2 more of these. Alright, and then we're going to put on a swivel. Like so. And then I think we'll be ready to. This will get us into orbit, and then yeah, be good. All right, so now let's put on 4 of these boosters here. 4 thumpers. Do I really need 4 thumpers? I probably not, but do I want 4 thumpers? Yes, I definitely do. I do want 4 thumpers. Alright, and then we're going to put on some tail fins on this guy. Make him look fancy. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And then, well, it's not to make him look fancy, it's to make him function fancy. And then, we're going to need some nose cones. Like so. Go. No fuel, no color detection on those. That's too bad. All right, so this should get us into into orbit, and this should make it so that we can. Should I go? I think I need a little thing on here like this. Now that looks much better. I like that. Okay. Okay, so this should get us into orbit to save Sandwich, or whatever his name is. And then we're going to go get ready for launch. Okay, something I did on one of my previous Let's Plays, and I haven't done it in a while, but I think I'm going to do it on this series, is that whenever I rescue a Kerbal from another company, they have agreed that they will allow us to give them a new nickname or a new name. So if you have a Kerbal that you want to be named after you, I'm not going to rename the Fab 4, but if you have a name suggestion for one of the Kerbals I rescue, or a Kerbal that you want to hire, then just leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will name a Kerbal after you. Yeah, so it doesn't even necessarily have to be one that I rescue. I can hire some Kerbals. I plan on doing some hiring in this playthrough. I usually just try to rescue all the Kerbals that I need. But I'm going to try to do something a little bit different this time, and I'm going to probably hire some Kerbals right off the street, so that we have plenty of Kerbals to do all the missions that we're going to be doing. So that's the plan, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this playthrough. Nice. Nicely done. Okay. Let's get this guy up into space. Where is Samwise at? I didn't even think to look. That's a huge fail on my part. Huge fail. So we're going to end up doing some extra orbits here, I guess, to see if we can get in alignment with Sidewise here. His altitude is at 82,000, and we're already behind him, so we're definitely going to have to get lower than 82,000 in order to catch up to him. So we'll do about 72 or so. 72 or so, and that should do it. And then we can catch up with him, as a lower altitude orbit is faster than a higher altitude orbit. So should be no problem to get into position and catch Sidewise, or whatever his name shall soon be, Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about getting some names from you guys. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below about what you want to name a Kerbal. Alright, here we go. We are going to do our orbital burn here. Dump this stage. And we'll have plenty of fuel actually. I probably could have just left this stage and not need this final stage, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and use this all up to get into orbit. Nah, we'll need it. We'll need all this just to get into orbit. And then our final bits can be used to make our rendezvous. Alright. Alright, so now that we are in orbit, excuse me, we need to make our rendezvous with Sidewise here. So let's take a look and see what we can do with just some orbits. So our ascending node is a little bit off, so we're probably going to need to make some adjustments there. So let's add a maneuver there, and let's take a look at our descending node and get that cleaned up so that we can make a much easier time with the rendezvous here. So let's get on the exact same plane here. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so then let's do a orbit. A few orbits here. Get our position close. Alright, so that's 23. That's not bad. 56. Okay, so 23 is probably the best we can do with that. Let's go ahead and get this lined up so that we can get one burn to do it all here. So what we're trying to do is make our intersection with this other ship as close to them as we can, and so it may not happen this time around here. Actually, I'm going to put just the inclination change on the descending node, and then we'll do the rest after we get to that burn. Don't want to try to squeeze too much into one maneuver. Sometimes that gets me in trouble. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp to that maneuver node. It is a whopping 97 delta V. So we'll do that, and that will get us on the same inclination as Sidewise there, which will go a long way into making our rendezvous much easier. I think after about probably 2 or 3 orbits, we'll probably be able to make a rendezvous with him pretty easily, I think, here. So we're going to do this burn. Should be a little 9-second burn, so no problem there. Ready and burn now. So we're going to do that burn, which will change our inclination, and we'll be on the same exact orbital plane as Sidewise, which will help us a lot. Okay, tremendously. Alright, so let's see what we can do with our maneuver nodes here. Alright, so let's see if we can just make a few orbits and get into position. There's 17, that'll be good. Let's see if we can just adjust that. No, I don't want to rendezvous with the alphabet, thanks. Alright. There we go. Just going to dial it in a little bit. 0.5 should be good. That's about 500 meters away for our second intersection there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do some orbits. So I'm going to add the maneuver alarm in here, and we are going to do a few orbits until we get into position to do this burn, and then should be all caught up with Sidewise. It's a tiny little burn, but it should get us within a maneuvering position there to pick him up. And unfortunately, he'll have his little derelict vessel out there, but might be able to detonate it with some explosives, self-destruct mechanism that are built into all Kerbal vessels. Just in case. You never know what might happen in space. You might have to blow it all up. Alright. We are here. We can actually see him 17 kilometers away. That's good. But we're going to do our burn. And it is a tiny little 5.8 burn. So we're going to have to be a little careful when we're doing the burn so that we don't make any mistakes. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the map mode so we can watch these indicators. Wow, that chatter is loud. Wow, my God. So I can watch those indicators and make sure we do a good job here. So I'm going to start burning around 10 seconds, I think, because I want to do a slow burn. Okay, here we go. There we go. That should do it, and should be no problem. There we go. Boom. Alright, see what we got. Oh yeah, beautiful. So our first intersection we have with the sidewise capsule will be at 14 kilometers, but then by the time we get on this side of Kerbin, we're going to be at 500 meters, and that'll be enough for him. We can do our thing, and yeah, be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and warp around to this intersection here, about 30 seconds away, at least what I hope is 30 seconds away, and then we can kill our relative difference in speed and burn towards him, and then everybody will be happy over there. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so now there he is, right down there. That's good. I'm going to go ahead and burn with a target. I'm going to burn retrograde, kill the difference in our speed so that we're matching orbits. So I'm going to do that. Just like that. Bingo. And then I'm going to turn towards the target. We're going to do a little burn. Not too fast. Just about 10 meters a second or so. Maybe a little slower. Maybe about 7. Just so we can get closer and not have to fly so far outside of the capsule. We don't want it too far of a spacewalk, right? So here comes Sidewise's capsule. You can see it in the distance there. It's getting closer. It's ticking in, and we're soon going to be close enough that Sidewise can pop out and hop into the what is this, the onion? No, pea. Okay. Hop into the pea with Jebediah here. 2 peas in a pod. Alright. Let's get up to about 30 meters or so if we can. And here we go. Let's go ahead and start killing our relative speed. Oops. Wow. Ah. Well, that was an error. I hit C instead of X. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and kill that relative speed again. There we go. Let's switch on over here to Sidewise here. Sidewise is an engineer. Great. Oh, no, we need lots of engineers, don't we? No, we do not. Okay, so let's go ahead and EVA out of here. Anything in here you need to take? Lunchbox or anything like that? No? Okay, well. Go ahead and let go. Turn on your arse. Let go. I said let go. I said let go. I keep hitting F instead of R to turn on my RCS. Okay. Alright. So let's get him over to the vessel here. There we go. Just slowly drift on over. Sidewise. You the man. Get on up there. Make sure you leave in the comments section below what you want to name Sidewise the engineer. Keep in mind he is an engineer, so that's something you might want to consider when you're naming him. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to have a name relative to your job, but it might be neat if you're like Ernie the engineer or something. I'm not trying to say name him Ernie. I'm just saying Ernie the engineer has a certain quality of, ring to it. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Okay, I probably should go to the door and not just one of the windows, but that's just me. Hey, Ernie. I mean, sidewise. You missed, buddy. You missed the door. I told you to grab it, but you're a little slow on the draw. Board. There we go. Ernie is on. He'll always be Ernie to me. Sidewise is on board. They are now inside the capsule. I can't see him. He's behind us. All right. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's okay. We are now ready to begin our reentry with Ernie. I can't stop saying Ernie. With Sidewise, and oh my, I could have. Well, it's probably too late to burn retrograde now, isn't it? Yes, probably. Now let's just try it. Let's try it. We're gonna overshoot it probably, but we're gonna go burn right now for a nighttime reentry. We're gonna see if we can get down to the Space Center. That's right here below us. Oh gosh, can we stop completely? We have quite a bit of Delta V left. It is gonna be a challenge, but we can do it. I'm believing in us. I'm believing in us. We can fly if we want to. We can do it. We can do it. We are burning. Bye bye, Sidewise capsule. This is not how you want to do reentry usually. I just like to live on the edge. Jebediah is a man who wants to try something new every time. Come on, Jeb. You better put the brakes on this thing. You're overshooting. You're overshooting. Oh, Jeb. Jeb. You may have made a mistake. You may have made an error, Jeb. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slowing it down. Come on, Jeb. You can see home below. Keep slowing it down. Gads. Come on down. As soon as we hit that atmosphere, it should start slowing us down. But we're still 74,000 at the moment. There's the Space Center. Oh man. Can we do it? It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh my gosh. Come on, Jeb. Hit the space brakes. Hit the space brakes. Jeb, you can do it. Oh gosh. It would be nice if we could just land like right inside the Space Center. That would be awesome. First successful return with another Kerbal. Alright, we're going to kill it right there. I think that's going to be just about right with the atmospheric drag that we'll get. At least I hope so. So we're going to go ahead and come on in. I'm going to leave the engine on just in case we need to. Oh no, yeah, this is perfect. I think we can go ahead and eject our engine pod here. Oh yeah, we're gonna end up a little short. We're gonna better go a little forward here. Oops, whoa. Easy there, killer. Easy there, killer. Let's just burn just a little bit this way. Just burn this way a little. We want to just get towards the Space Center. Ugh. Oh god, the atmospheric forces. The atmospheric forces. They're for real. They're not playing around. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take that off. Bye-bye. It's still slowing us down. That's awesome. It's using up the rest of the fuel. Love it. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. Okay. Got a little bit of spin there. That's not too bad. We're not going to be right on the Space Center, but pretty darn close. Alright. Alright. We are coming in for our first rescue landing. We had a pretty successful little rescue there. Boop. Let's get Jebediah out. Alright. And let's go ahead. Can we do an EVA here? Yeah, but there's nothing. We haven't been able to do surface samples yet, I don't think. So, no reason to get down on the ground on that. Alright. Wonderful. No science earned. But we got Sidewise up to level 1. That's good. So remember, if you have a name suggestion for Sidewise, be sure and leave it in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.